That's a clip.
Let's clip the microphones. Yeah.
You gotta test them to figure out where the hell
I mean, yeah,
you
but
gotta get levels, right?
I'm still. It's fine. You know what? Fuck it. Who gives a shit?
We're not going to be able to use this podcast like the last 4 we've done.
Right. Okay, so to be fair, one of them was bad because we were using the microphone on the laptop, and that was bad. Really, really bad.
That's your own fault.
No. That's these two's fault.
Oh.
Because they talk, so they go from like, I'm a screaming fucking banshee, fucking yeah, Joan Jett, and then they're like, I'm a goddamn church mouse, and fucking, you can only hear me if I'm talking in your ear, right next to your ear.
I'm sorry we don't have big ass boomy voices. Sorry.
You sing in a song, you should, asshole. God.
Yeah, like, there is one song where you're a vocalist, so you need to have some sort of, like,
Well, even
projection.
then, people bitch, so...
Hey, guys, by the way, this is Brian.
Oh, welcome,
Brian's
guys.
Brian's our
Brian.
new guitarist.
New guitarist. I don't have
I was
to
gonna-
play
I was-
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
I was gonna name this episode like "New Guitarist, New AIDS" or something, but "You Deserve Pink Eye" I think is better.
You deserve pink eye is much better.
Yeah, so much better. So much better. Fix that microphone so where it's like kind of. Yeah, thank you, Brian.
Losing the one on the
Thank you, Brian.
laptop. The podcast that was recorded on the laptop is such a shame because I had a full ass emotional breakdown in
he
that
did.
hotel
Oh my
room.
God.
We
Did you
were
really?
Oh my god.
Oh,
yes,
dude,
bro.
like,
We were recording.
Yes.
We were recording that day. We got off. We started drinking. We recorded this podcast. I had just been dumped. So like halfway through the podcast, I was like,
So much whiskey.
Does anybody have a copy of that? Because I will pay money to hear that shit.
No, I think it's been deleted.
just listen to my music. It's the same thing, just channeled differently.
Move it every time.
Gotcha.
Most of this is getting cut anyway, so who fucking cares?
Actually, what I meant was I have the antibodies, and I actually got it, and my body naturally produced the antibodies, and I didn't need to rely on some, like, science, bro, because, like, nature, and I'm so spiritual, and I believe, like, the universe works in a special way.
I'm not religious.
I'm not
I'm just
religious.
really spiritual, and you know the trees. This one's name is Kyle, and
I fucked Kyle last week, but we don't talk about it
Kyle's
because
a
we're
really
still
great
kinda
listener.
different.
But his brother, who's right next to him, who's Robert, is not. But that's because he's a birch tree and also a Gemini. And if you think about it, they're the same fucking thing. Fuck Geminis, am I right, Virgos? What's up, bitches?
No, I'm a Gemini.
I don't give a fuck. It's not real.
So many things.
it's a
we
character
said that
piece.
aren't real.
The moon and Mars and Venus are aligned, and so I'm a bitch today. No, you're just a fucking bitch.
I believe wholeheartily in astrology.
Mercury's in
believe
Gatorade or
wholeheartedly
some shit.
That
Mercury's in Gatorade, so I'm gonna be a bitch today because I'm an asparagus. Sorry,
Listen,
guys.
when my rising sign is in Virgo, I'm an asshole because Virgos are assholes.
My rising signs. You think the stars dictate anything
Yes,
in your life?
they do.
dick.
Oh my god! Other than maybe the sun. Maybe the sun changes your life a little bit because it's proven that when you have more vitamin D, you're happy. Sun makes you happy. But stars
They're talking about
Hey,
vitamin
do
D.
not dictate
Christian.
your personality. Guess what dictates
Hey,
your
Christian.
personality? Personal choices and not being an asshole.
100%. 100%. Yeah, no, you can be a great person, not be an asshole. It's so easy. But how does the water move in the ocean?
The moon.
Push and pull the tide.
The
Not the fucking
Happen.
stars, dude.
What are you made of?
Oh my god.
What are you
pull of
Oh
the
my
moon.
god.
made of?
My personality
Fucking
comes from a
water.
constellation in the sky that somebody saw. Oh my god. I'm actually a Scorpio, so I'm like a scorpion, and we're like really good at sex and like also very manipulative. Fuck
my
you.
No, dude.
Fuck you! The only reason I know anything about this shit is because I was single at one point and I wanted to fuck chicks, okay? And all of them, what's your sign? What time were you born? Oh my god, no. What city were you born in? I need to know your star chart. Why?
Were you ever
Why?
on a first date and you're like, yeah, blah, 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 whatever, you know, and you're in your head, you're like, am I just going to fuck this chick? Or is this like long term? So, I'm a Capricorn. Yep. Just fucking her.
Just fucking.
Just fucking. This bitch is dumb. Bitch is dumb as fuck.
That being said, I follow all that shit on Instagram and stuff.
Oh, really?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna front at all. I follow it and then I send it to like people and I'm like, oh my god, we're compatible. I like to fuck though, so.
We're compatible. Let's fuck.
Jesus fucking Christ. Y'all kill me.
It's because I'm a Virgo.
His middle name was Harold, not
Wait,
fucking.
are you?
You know what? Let's go around the table and tell each other their signs. Justin, what are you?
I'm a Virgo.
You're a Virgo. What are you?
I am a Scorpio.
I'm a Pisces.
Gemini. Cancer.
Oh my god, Brian, you definitely give off like Pisces vibes though, you know what I'm
You are
saying?
such a Pisces.
To be so honest right now, I
Every
actually
single
really
fucking
hate
person.
Virgos.
You know what's fucked up?
that why you play
You know what's
bass?
really, really fucked up? And, second degree can definitely confirm this.
Second degree.
Second degree. I'll explain
Great
that
story.
in a minute. That's a great fucking story.
Awesome.
Forgot where I was going with this.
We were talking about
This
Virgos.
is a great podcast, guys.
Ariana hates Virgos, second degree.
You can talk.
Oh, fair enough, I exist.
Yeah.
Okay, so since I can talk, first off, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. That shit exists. Fucking the universe goddamn spoke to me.
Thank you. It takes so much alcohol to be able to deal with you fucking morons.
Are you taking a shot right now?
Yep.
You're like, anal, I did it.
They didn't specify
Fuck,
if
what
the
I was
three-way
gonna tell?
had
I
to
was
be
gonna
with
tell a story, and I
female.
don't remember what it was now. Fuck.
I don't know.
Oh no, second degree can definitely confirm this. Because I talk to him sometimes about like things that when I'm feeling like low and like vulnerable, and
You ask about the stars and the moon.
I asked him, "Hey man, why is Jupiter in a shitty place because someone called me a bully?"
What?
Is that a
Half
thing?
of that is true, actually. Like I was at work the other night at my part-time job, and someone said that I was in a really, really bad mood, and when I'm in a really bad mood, I tend to like kind of yell. Shocking.
Be a dick.
And yeah, I'm kind of an asshole. And someone called me a bully. The person that I work with that's from Louisiana. She said something about the hood, and I was joking, and was like, "You're a white girl from Louisiana. What the fuck do you know about the hood?" And she's like, "You're a bully. You're a bully." What? I was like, "Are you serious?" It's just like, yeah, you're a bully. And I looked at somebody else that was standing right next to her, and I was like, "You think I'm a bully?" She's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Well, fuck both of you."
I don't think you're a bully.
And then, like, a couple hours later, I'm like, fuck, am I really a bully? I mean, I know I'm abrasive and I'm kind of an asshole, and I get that.
Bully for you, dog.
Bully. But yeah, so I guess I guess Virgos are bullies and assholes.
But you're a bully with a really cute nose.
You are.
Yeah.
Everybody say aww.
And a great painting. I hate all of you.
See, my experiences with Virgos have always been really, really negative. Virgos are just like dicks. No, I would take a bullet for Justin, but when his Virgo-ness is starting to act up, I kind of just want to punch him in the throat.
Coming from a fucking Gemini.
There's nothing wrong with Geminis, all right?
Coming from a fucking Cancer, shut your bitch ass
You're
up.
over-emotional. I don't want to hear... No, because you're way too over-emotional. You could drop a pin on the floor and you'd be like, oh my god, why am I even here?
That's your
I
other
think everybody has a problem with Cancer. I'm just saying.
The star sign is not the biggest cancer we need to worry about. Okay?
Got him.
But that's the point.
I'll say the thing is that according to astrology, Scorpios and Geminis are not supposed to get along. Like, at all. My boyfriend's is Scorpio.
There's a Scorpio here. Oh, you are.
Christian.
Christian.
Oh.
He's a Scorpio. Gemini.
When's your birthday?
That's why we get along. We're in the same...
November 8th.
Well, okay, I take that back. There's different generations of star signs, and older generations of Geminis I don't get along with, but my generation of Geminis I do get along with very well.
Yeah, and I'm a manipulative, sex addict piece of shit compared to my stars. Do you think that's true?
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty spot on, bro.
Manipulative?
Break it to you,
No.
Matt,
Sex
Matt.
addict?
You know, maybe
yeah.
there's more to this than I thought.
God damn it, I gotta
God.
reevaluate.
I've lit him on fire.
What? Yes, it's a great
Yeah.
story, dude.
It's yeah.
I heard it before I got too drunk to remember anything.
Backstory in order to give it some context.
Yeah, technically twice.
I don't need context of lighting somebody on fire. That's funny as fuck.
If this goes off the rails, I have a plan B. This is gonna be fine.
Yeah,
It's
it works.
fine. You know Plan B. Plan B is we're gonna watch some shit. We're gonna watch Christian's first music video.
Dude, we should
And
totally
then
do that.
Yes.
Plan B is what you give that random chick that came over to your house after the bars.
Yes, sir.
Plan B is what you give
And
that,
now you're at
that porn
100
star you were
and-
trying to bang.
I said it off mic on purpose.
It's okay, Christian. It's okay.
You didn't have to put out my information like that. And I went to cut this because I know when people didn't make talk
Fuck.
By the way, I wasn't trying to fuck her. She was trying to fuck me. I was just gonna oblige.
We just need to
Oh,
get that
really?
story
Oh,
straight.
my bad. My bad.
Yeah, this dick is like desirable, dude.
You gotta reserve.
Just,
It's like a fancy.
Justin, I'm
dinner.
gonna need you to bring your Virgo energy down like 6 notches. So, the funniest thing Christian's ever told me about his dick, by the way.
Why is this the topic now?
No, you
going
gotta
on in
hear
this band right now?
You gotta hear this. This is so funny. I died laughing.
Right now. I cannot deal with this.
Justin, listen. This is funny.
having a conversation with her
I'm a
about my
bully.
dick.
Raina's
I can't
talking
even
about
remember
Christian's
this. I don't
dick. I
know
can't
what the fuck
fuck.
she's gonna say. I have no clue what's gonna come out of her mouth next.
You are
okay?
I'm
drunk
the new
as
Jamie.
shit off
Fuck
of
this.
Pickleback.
I'm just research.
Let's find out.
It was
Isn't that
that.
the show at Casey's?
It was.
What
Yeah.
did I say?
Yeah. You're.
Oh my god.
You were like, everybody's always talking about how big their dick is and how large it is or how small it is. I always say my dick is medium. That shit talks to ghosts. And I was like, dude, I was dying laughing. You don't remember that?
I mean, I remember that joke. I tell it often.
Do you? It was the funniest
Sweet
thing I've ever
Jesus.
heard. When you immediately said the funniest story I've ever heard about Christian talking about his dick, I got really nervous
hang
for
on,
a
no.
second.
You need to get that quote right. The funniest thing I've ever heard a Christian say about his dick,
That's what I'm saying.
I believe, was the line.
That shit had me nervous. I was
my
about to be like,
God.
if that man
Christian,
told
you
you something
usually
about
make
his
people
dick
nervous.
while he was drunk, shut up. Keep it to yourself. It was a genuine joke. It was so funny.
Now, are we talking about his dick when you say it was a
Biggest-
genuine joke?
Biggest takeaway from this conversation. I was so nervous about Christian's dick. Christian's dick is a joke.
The two biggest takeaways. Ladies and gentlemen, Legion
For
Blind.
Legion-
If you
Blind.
fast forwarded through
Funny
the
moments.
last minute of this podcast, totally forgiven. I just gave you the cliff notes. It's fine. I'm just breaking down his ego right now. I'm
Listen.
sorry. I'll bring down my Virgo
he
bully
got
energy.
real quiet.
I'll bring it down. I'm sorry.
Listen, Linda, listen. Okay, I don't think it's much of a secret that I cry because I'm a lead singer in a band. And all that means is
fair.
I need attention, baby. And if I don't get it, I cry like a little baby. So I wasn't getting enough attention, so I started leaking from my eyeballs.
You don't listen to enough Taking Back Sunday to cry that often. You're all, Iron Maiden's awesome. And
I
stuff.
found a newfound
Because
respect for
I
All Time
repress
Low.
my feelings. I push that shit
Taking Back
down.
Sunday, not the same thing as All Time Low. Wait, are they different genres?
No, it's really not, bro.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
He had a nice conversation with your dad about overalls. Like he asked me.
I've had several nice conversations with your dad, so I can.
Well, Frank asked me.
relate.
He goes, "Do you know?" He was referencing overalls to some old show, and he goes, "Do you know what I'm talking about?" I didn't hear what he said, so I said, "Yes." With like a blank stare on my face, and he goes, "You have no idea what I'm talking about." And he turned and he looked at my dad, and they just talked for 10 minutes about this old show having to do with overalls. And I'm like, I just made myself look like an asshole for nothing.
Your
'Cause
dad,
I didn't hear
your
what he
dad
said.
could probably be the world's greatest interviewer,
Oh yeah.
like completely on purpose too.
Yep.
Like he asks such like thought-provoking questions that aren't meant to be thought-provoking, but he asks them at the right time. Like
That-
he's got me ranting about random shit like 2 or 3 times. And he's just sitting there like, yeah, like he's into it. He's just eating it up. And he'd probably forgotten like literally everything I said 5 seconds after I said it. But I just want to talk to him more.
Yeah, that's the best explanation I've ever heard about your dad.
Yeah, he's you get him drunk enough, and like after shows when he has us all in a huddle, you'll experience this where he has us all in a huddle and he's going off for like 30 minutes about what we can do to improve and what songs we should record and what songs we should drop and how he doesn't like certain things. 30 minutes, he's just grilling everybody.
But like in a good way.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna hate me. Y'all done added another white boy to your fucking lineup.
Well, no, he was. I told him about that.
Another straight white guy.
I told him about that, and he was actually really excited because he was like, Christian is a really good front man and really needs to not be held back by anything. So he was super, super excited.
Thank you for bringing that up, because now I can actually tell that story of why I actually asked to audition for this band.
Go for it.
I saw Useless Moments that y'all posted on YouTube, and Christian said, I play rhythm guitar, or I serve as a rhythm guitarist, but I don't have rhythm. I went, I have
That's
rhythm.
Like the second one, I think.
I have rhythm. And I went and called Justin. I was like, hey, Justin, do you think this could be a possibility? And he's like, I don't know. Ask him.
That's why?
That's about
That's
how that
really
came
why?
up.
Yeah.
Yes, that's how that came up. I saw that video. I was like, I play guitar and I can do that. I can do that shit.
So
As a
I don't
former
think
drummer,
I don't
yes.
think it's a stretch to say that we're building or have built a supergroup. We are a supergroup.
It is a supergroup.
Legion's Blind is a supergroup now.
A super group and a bassist.
Hey, don't sell yourself short. We're a supergroup and a drummer.
Listen, I was telling Raina about this. I was telling Raina. Shut the fuck up.
I honestly, what's the guy's name? It's a friend of mine's dad works at Crazy Dave's. Mm-hmm. And he like, my friend was like, oh, he was talking about a local band, and my friend kept just like pointing at me.
Yeah.
Right? And he was like, what? And he's like, she was like, he's in a band. And like, she wanted me to start the conversation, and he had no clue who we were. But as soon as I mentioned Eviction and Stain the Angel, he knew what I was talking about.
Really?
So I told him. So I was like, we meshed the two bands.
That's funny.
And he was like, oh, that's cool. Like, he knew exactly who Eviction was. He knew exactly who Stain the Angel was.
And
That's
Ariana.
funny.
So, yeah, I would say, like, kind of a super group.
Kind of.
Kind of, if you want to call it super.
You know what? Actually, the Stain the Angels last show,
Eviction played with us, didn't they?
Eviction played with us. Yeah.
Yep.
So-
Were
we
they
did.
Legion's Blind at that point?
No.
No. But Legion's Blind, Ariana's first show with Legion's Blind, I played a solo show.
That's right, you did.
So this band is like super interconnected in random, strange ways, and it's kind of funny and kind of cool.
I think we've talked about this on here before, but I've known both of you since I was like 14 years old.
Yeah.
Like tangentially. Like
Yeah.
we've played shows together since I was like 14.
Yep.
So I find that very weird to think that I've been doing it for like that long, because it doesn't seem like it.
No, it really doesn't.
No.
It's really actually kind of cool to be a part of what in mine and your dad's eyes is like a transformation in your songwriting and your musical career, if you can really call it a career at this point.
I guess. I mean, I don't make money off of it, so yeah, it's probably not a
Oh,
career.
you know, at this point, if you're in a band, you're doing it for the love.
Correct.
You
Yeah.
know, we got shirts for merch that we didn't have to pay for out of pocket, so
Yeah, that's the best you can
fucking
freaking hope
win.
for.
That's
That's
great
the best you can hope for.
feeling.
Yeah.
Your merch pays for itself.
Yeah.
True shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this band, like, I kind of wanted to focus more on songwriting, actually, like not kind of phone some stuff in that I just kind of hodgepodge from a lot of 80s bands that I loved.
Right.
And I think that just comes from like a natural advancement of being a musician. Is at first you emulate your favorites.
Right.
That's what you do. And it's like, I was taking to heart a Zach Wilde quote that was, if you can't open for your favorite bands, then what the fuck are you doing in that band?
Damn.
Yeah. And so I kind of took that to heart. I was like, yeah, like if I wanted to open for Judas Priest, I kind of have to sound this way. Plus, I love that kind of music, and I have the ear for that because I was raised on it. Plus, I was writing those songs when I was 12 to 16 years old.
Yeah.
So
See, I take that quote differently. Like, I take that quote like, if you're not dumping as much passion and sounding as good as you possibly can,
Yeah.
you know, it's not necessarily that you have to sound like your favorite band. It's that, you know, you should be very passionate about what you're doing and how much energy you're putting into it and making it as good as you possibly can. And if you're not doing that, then you should not be doing it anymore.
that's
Because
fair.
it's a chore.
And like I said, that's kind of like the development of like, I think naturally, if you want to call, I would never refer to myself as a musician just because I don't think I'm that good. You know, I'm more of a performer than a musician, but I think that's a natural development. And if you're songwriting and doing that kind of thing, that's where you have to go. You have to go, okay, almost everyone when they start out, they emulate their favorites and they go and they want to write a Judas Priest song. They want to write a,
Sure.
for me at least, Judas Priest, Motley Crue, AC/DC song. Go back and listen to Eviction. We ripped a lot of shit off.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, we did.
But with this band, I don't feel like I'm ripping anyone off.
There's something to be
Yeah.
said there about personal development and the sheer fact that all five of you sitting on that couch right now, life hits you.
What's really, really cool, actually, is being just, you know, like I said earlier, I get to watch you kind of grow in your personal development. And what can be a little frustrating at times is there are times when we don't do as well as I know that we are capable of. And I'm not, you know, going to call anybody out because I'm dog shit half the time. So,
That would be me.
no.
No,
No.
it's- it-
There are
it's
days. There
honestly
are
probably
days.
me.
Listen,
No, it's the
honestly,
new
like
guy he's
days that
calling
we go
out.
to practice, and it's like before Brent. The first. You remember the first day? Not the first day of practice, but the first time that we literally played for maybe 20 minutes, and I was like, "Yeah, this is bullshit. We're taking 5."
Yeah.
Yeah. That's because we were playing like shit. We were just being bad.
Yeah.
And in the past, you know, I've been in those bands and it's like, okay, well, we're just gonna, you know, push through it. We'll get through it. Nope, fuck that. Nope, hard reset. Fuck it. We're only gonna have an hour practice. We're gonna bullshit for another 20 minutes. Who gives a shit? And then it was a great practice. You know, I get frustrated sometimes because we're not as good as we are capable of, but that's very few and far between. Yeah. That's the end of my statement.
See, on stage, I noticed, and I was telling Raina about this earlier, is like, I fuck up a lot on stage, and I find that I'm going to the wrong frets a lot, or the wrong strings even, or I'm missing the string and just not hitting it at all. And that stems from a lot of like severe and crippling stage fright that gets the best of me at that time. Thanks, man.
Raina, as she's talking, she's slowly pulling the mic away from her. Like, I knew it was like helpful.
No,
I
I was-
knew in my heart of hearts it was helpful, but it looked like shut up.
I was watching. I was watching the levels. She's fine. She's good.
So
It was just so
I'm
funny.
talking
She was
soft.
staring intently at her and just slowly moving the microphone away from her face.
I just didn't want it to be too loud.
We need to film what it was kind of like so we can throw it up as a useless moments thing because it would just be fucking perfect.
But yeah, no, it comes from really bad crippling stage fright, and I notice when I drink to try to avoid that. Wow, thanks, Brian. When I drink to try to avoid that, that's when I'm sloppier. So there has to be like some kind of middle ground.
Drinking does not help performing on stage.
It makes me more loose, and I can.
Shut up,
I
Justin.
Can, well, no, I can throw around more and be more of a stage presence without feeling like, oh my god, all these people are watching me.
See-
I'm making a fool of myself. They're judging me. They're gonna hate me. They're gonna hate me in this band. The guys are gonna fire me.
No, listen.
So
People
listen,
like to see a show.
Yeah, shows are completely different unless you're like that far off. No one fucking cares. No one knows.
There was
They
a-
want to see. They want to see a show. They want to see you and I come off the stage.
We will know.
and mingle with the crowd.
I
We
love
will know,
doing that.
and we're gonna give you a hard time about it afterwards.
Because
that's,
it's
that's
funny.
because that's how we express. That's how I express because I'm a Virgo. That's how I express my love and affection for people. I've
Yeah.
been an asshole to a second degree for a long part of my life. I've been an asshole to a lot of part of my life, but I keep telling people, if I'm not an asshole to you, at least at some point, it means I
like
don't
you.
fucking
That-
care about you.
when we-
I don't fucking like you. And if I stop making fun of you, that's when you need to be concerned.
When we went off stage that one time when
Facts.
we got an encore and you went like this,
Which
like
was
you
the
made a circle.
worst fucking encore ever.
Hey, listen, I had fun.
Oh, it was
But
so
we went
bad.
off stage and you threw your finger around in a circle to have everybody run around us. I think that was the first time that I felt an unspoken like musical connection to you, and I've been meaning to talk about that because like, oh my god, that was like a moment I don't know how to describe. It's like you two,
Your
Christian
Virgo
and
energy
Raina.
just went
Nothing
right out the
can be
window.
like me,
Right.
Christian.
I turned into a
No,
Leo
nothing
at
can
that
be
point.
like you and Christian, but like,
Damn right, Raina.
Was it a Christian's penis moment, or was it like
Hey, on the record, I have never fucked Raina.
no.
On the record.